GS Partners. It's a Ponzi scheme, but apparently they have disabled one of their top promoters, or a guy that, promotes the heck out of them, or did promote the heck out of them until he started experiencing issues. Okay. Disabled account by an investor and promoter. Is this good? Is this bad? Anyways, all of that and more coming up in just a moment. Stay tuned. Welcome to the channel. On this channel, what I usually cover lately, or actually, for the past, I would say, I don't know, since 2017. What is that? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's like the last 7 years. People have been asking me to cover, the hot Ponzis out there. Okay, which investment is the real one that's going to take us to the promised land? Mr. Rory, that's me. Can you check it out, please? So on this channel, that is what I've been doing mostly. So if that's your kind of content, that's up your alley, find the big red button and subscribe. Okay. Anyways, today, someone sent me some info and said, "Hey, Rory, could you check this out? GS Partners. GS Partners, was promoted and still being promoted by some big marketers." According to him, there's some big marketers in there that are promoting GS Partners, and they're running into some issues. Okay, some people are claiming, hey, everything's a-okay, right? I think that's the positive people who are saying, stay away from negativity. Stay away from those YouTubers and naysayers, and only listen to the people telling you the sunshiny and rainbowy stuff that you want to hear. You know what I forgot to check out? GS Partners review. What is good old Trustpilot saying about this? Before we get into this issue about a disgruntled promoter and investor who got his account disabled. Let's see, what is this, India or Indiana? What country is this? India. I don't know, that guy doesn't look East Indian. Well, he could be. Sanjay, his name is Indian anyway. You never know with these guys. He says, lightning speed withdrawals, everything is a-okay. And then there's another one here, New Image Personnel in US says, I can promise you these negative posts are fake. Another person here, okay, here's a negative one saying, it's all money-making sham. It will not have received what I lost through Carrot Barth. Based on my understanding with this, I never did a review on it. Someone asked me, hey, check it out. Some guy said he came up, well, he didn't come to me physically. He came to my YouTube channel, left me a comment and said, hey, Rory, there's some scumbags promoting GS Partners. And the same scumbags, according to this fellow that asked me to check it out and do a review, and I never got around to it. Too many Ponzis to review, so little time, right? We just can't spend all of our time, every waking moment of the day reviewing every Tom, Dick, and Harry's suggestion for... But anyways, I never got around GS Partner, but he said there's a lot of scumbags promoting it. I don't know, never really looked into it. But here's a negative review 6 days ago. It's all money-making sham, blah, blah, blah. Delroy says, keep away from GS Partners. It's a scam, September 5th. James Blackman says, from Great Britain, does exactly what it says on the tin. So he must be a promoter. I made a post on... I myself do some, dabbling with network marketing. I love network marketing, like legitimate network marketing. You go out there, you roll up your sleeves, you build a team, you go out and network, right? You find a legitimate company with good products, and you do the thing. That's just lovely, right? So I'm pro network marketer. I'm also an affiliate marketer. Okay. But I did make a post on my Facebook timeline a few years ago, and I said, I don't know, I just threw it out there. Sometimes I just, say how I feel, the truth. And I'm like, do you know why most people hate network marketers? Because most network marketers are bullshitters. Isn't that true, though? Okay? So I like network marketing if it's done legitimately and we tell the truth, right? You got to go out there, build a team, you got to hustle. Can't just find something that says promising income for doing nothing, right? Because we keep seeing these things stealing people's hard-earned money, okay? So look at this here. 7 months now and blah, 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 18 years of networking. This is a network marketer. They have state-of-the-art website that they pay right away, no appointments. Well, if they're smart, right, a Ponzi company, it's usually run in someone's basement. Nowadays, it's run from a lot of, suites in Dubai, maybe, right? Just got to throw that out there. A lot of scammers like Dubai. And through, even someone's hotel suite, or it could be run out of someone's garage. And then what I found is they show like pictures they'll steal images off of Google and say like we're in that fancy building, the big tower over there. There's a lot of them that pretend like we're out in London. I've seen some in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, all over the world, right? And then when you check it out, it's just a bullshit address. But on the tin, what they usually say is free, quick, and easy money that can help you retire fast and furiously. And the great majority of people who keep losing money over and over, they keep, scamming themselves. Right? Isn't that what's happening here? I had a video. Here's another one here. You remember this fellow here? Farais? Guy pretending, fake CEO, fake name, Adam Schultz. And then he had like a strong Russian accent. It was not Adam Schultz, right? Just a fake name. I think he put a privacy issue on one of my other channels and got one of my videos taken down. That was from like 3 years ago. Maybe he's like taken up a job doing TV commercials or something and doesn't want his face being attached to a scam. This is the stuff that is happening on Earth, on our planet. Okay. Anyways, GS Partners. I was looking up for info, and then I'm like, some of the people, people believe what they want to believe, right? So people go online and they'll say, hey, we're going to do our due diligence and research. Okay, and they'll type GS Partners into Google to see what happens. As I said, I didn't do a review on it. I don't know if this guy is the actual CEO, Dirk Zalman, as new CEO. Somebody will come here who wants to drink the Kool-Aid, and they're going to say, wow, look, Yahoo Finance. They'll click the link, it's going to open up, and they're going to say, hey, this is sexy. This is legitimate. This has got to be the one. I lost money in the 5th and 6th and 7th and the 8th and 9th one and even the 10th one. But this number 11 here, this has got to be real because, look, Yahoo is writing about it, right? This is the mentality of the people in this industry. Now, before we get into this quick update here on GS Partners with the disgruntled marketer who markets himself on YouTube, who got pissed off with them because, they started crapping out and he started sharing the truth on his channel, got his account slapped. Okay, basically in a nutshell, right? We're going to touch on that, but this is the stuff that's happening in Ponzi land, right? GS Partner scam. Well, anyway, there he is. Fellow by the name of Vaughn, and I think he was promoting other stuff, which is kind of questionable to me, right? I'm not here, trying to bash this fellow here. I'm just creating some content around a scam, right? That is doing some nasty stuff. So this guy promotes all kind of stuff under the sun. I'm not saying good, bad, don't know the guy. I'm sure he has some good skills at promoting, but gets pissed off and makes videos saying update and exposing them basically in a nutshell, right? And then the Tom, Dick, and Harrys who love GS Partners, who are hoping that since they lost money in other systems like the Hyperverse, Novatech, right? Novatech, yay! Let's give a hand to all the people in Novatech, right? There's a lot of people still saying, hey, this one's going to come back one day, and we're all going to be sexy rich, we're all going to be ballers. And then a few people that got into Novatech and actually realized, no, it's a Ponzi scheme, right, are getting still blasted by the positive people. So the positive people now, from GS Partners, meaning the people who got in, who drank the Kool-Aid and are hoping that it's going to pan out. What are they promising? 1.5%. Just bear with me for one sec. Some ridiculous number. Free money. Somebody's going to say, hey, Rory, do some real due diligence and research. Yeah, I think it was 1.5% daily. Okay, as I said, I didn't review it. Right? To me, that is an unsustainable number. I'm thinking GS Partners is running into trouble, and since that fellow on on YouTube, the YouTuber who promotes these type of schemes, got pissed off, and they slapped his account, which is dirty, right? If it's a real financial company, they don't do stuff like that. But they slapped him and said, no, can't be talking bad about our sunshiny and rainbowy company. But basically, in a nutshell, he summed it up. They're coming out with fake, stories like, hey, we're improving platform, we're, playing with nodes and such, delays, so on and so forth. So that is an indicator, right, that it is, if he does pull his videos, maybe they might turn things around, right? And then he might come back with another video saying, hey, GS Partners, I'll close off with this here. Do you guys know Fonzie? Anybody know Fonzie? There's a lot of young people, like millennials and even younger, that don't know who Fonzie is. Some do. Most don't. Fonzie. Hey! Right? So the fellow who got his account slapped, maybe if he pulls it, I don't know if he's secretly talking to them in the background, but I'm thinking if he does pull it, or if they say, hey, pull your bullshit down, talking bad about us, and he does so. Anyways, one thing I gotta say before I go, there's no privacy issues here, just like with the other cat here who was saying he was CEO of another scam, that exit scam like 3 years ago, comes to my other channel and says, hey, Rory's making up stuff and it's a privacy issue, right? I'm going to fight that, and I'm going to get that video back up, just because in Canada we call these guys hosers. You guys know what hoser is? Look that up. This guy's a hoser, right? Now, this guy later might say, hey, privacy issue, Rory Singh, he's saying this. So there's no privacy issues, YouTube. It's saying Dirk Zalman, which I doubt. Who knows? Does he look like a Dirk Zalman? I don't know. Anyway, look, we'll close off with this here. The guy might come back that got his account slapped, and he might say, hey, everything's okay with GS Partners. Hey, just like the Fonz does, just like Fonzie.